A reminder from the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission that fireworks can be fun, but there's a need to always be vigilant when it comes to safety. The Consumer Product Safety Commission reporting 11 deaths, more than 10,000 fireworks injuries just last year. 40%, nearly 40% of those injuries were burns. And 73% of those injuries happened around the 4th of July holiday. Of course, that's not surprising. Here to tell us how to stay out of the ER is emergency medicine physician Dr. Amy Faith Ho. Dr. Ho, I know, obviously, you have to use every kind of method available to try to get this message through people. You got to be safer on fireworks. I was raised in a rural area. I know you can usually get your hands on the bigger fireworks in the country versus the city. So are we seeing more injuries depending upon where you live?
Yeah, we are definitely seeing lots of injuries, especially in places where there aren't city ordinances that ban fireworks. And even if you're in a city ordinance that ban fireworks, we're very well aware that living out, maybe on the edge of it, makes fireworks a lot more likely.
When you have people buying these fireworks, what is the number one danger too many people overlook or just presume, oh, it's not going to happen to me?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think the problem is July 4th is really America's birthday party, and fireworks are treated as the party favor. So the number one issue is I think we treat fireworks like toys, and so we don't take them seriously. If you are going to light fireworks, you should treat them as the explosives that they absolutely are.
Yeah, and they are explosives. The National Safety Council on the Safe Use of Fireworks, it actually says don't place your body directly over the device, which I'm sure a lot of us do, just looking down on a firework. Move away quickly. Don't try to reignite malfunctioning fireworks. Would a lot of injuries be avoided if people just remember to keep that bucket of water or that garden hose nearby? Because I'm sure there are people who kind of just dismiss that because they're having so much fun.
Yeah, absolutely. The bucket of water is a great tip. I think the number one most safe is definitely just watch a fireworks show done by professionals, but we love to do it ourselves. A couple other really good tips is definitely never point it at anyone, especially with Roman candles. We see that you think the discharge is over, you don't put it out with a bucket of water, and then suddenly another discharge goes off while it's pointed at someone.
Yeah, and age. Do we know how the average age of those who are injured? Is it kids? Is it teens? Is it moms and dads who think they've got it all under control?
We see every age. It is shocking. It's like we never stop loving the mystique of fireworks.
It's true.
So I do think it's very worth noting, like, be careful of especially young children and pets for that matter, because they might not be used to it and they can act unpredictably. Even if they start out of harm's way, sometimes they'll bolt on you when they hear the blast and then they actually get caught in the crossfire.
Yeah, or watching videos shared by the National Consumer Product Safety Commission. I did not know how intense some of these videos are, giving us those visuals of what could happen to you if you're harmed by a firework. Should we remind people, too, that if you are enjoying some beverages, some grown-up beverages at your party for 4th of July, maybe wait until after the fireworks to enjoy them?
Absolutely. Mixing alcohol and explosives is never a good idea beyond just July 4th.
All right, Dr. Amy Faith Ho, we're just continuing to watch the crazy firework video. All right, thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.